it's time to talk about one of my favorite Yankees prospects, one of the most underrated Yankees prospects, someone who I'm really excited to see play, Trey Sweeney. Now, we drafted him last year with our first overall pick, and there was a lot of controversy around this draft pick. He was ranked on a lot of boards, 50th and 60th, specifically MLB Pipeline, where a lot of people like to look. He was not a first round pick on MLB Pipeline. He had been flying up boards, though, because he put up ridiculous numbers. In 48 games in the NCAA league, then he hit 382, the 522 on base percentage, 712 slugging percentage for an OPS of 1.234. That is ridiculous. He had 46 walks and only 24 strikeouts. The numbers for Trey Sweeney were insane. The issue was that he hadn't played in a tough division. He played in a relatively weak division, and people had concerns on whether or not he could hit the fastball, or if these numbers were really just inflated because, he played in a weak division. I don't think this is true. Trey Sweeney's 2021 amateur data in comparison to fellow draftees. He was in the 99th percentile in contact rate, 99th in swing decisions, 93rd in sweet spot rate, 96th in peak exit velocity, and 98th in quality of contact. That is amazing right there. That is an analytical dream. Someone who crushes the ball, has great stats, and again, those numbers are compared to fellow draftees. He hit the ball really hard. He had great swing decisions. Yes, he was playing in a weaker league, but he swung at good pitches. He hit those good pitches hard. And he went really, people didn't really look at him because his swing is weird. He has a big leg kick, left-handed bat. You think, he's just going to strike out a ton. But 99th percentile contact rate, 99th percentile swing decisions. That swing allows him to generate a ton of power. It's a very quick swing. He gets to the ball on time. Yeah, it's a large leg kick, but he doesn't strike out a lot. Again, only 24 strikeouts there in 48 games. Then we drafted him, and he played in 32 games in A-ball and rookie ball, where he was really good. Hit 261 with a 384 on base percentage, 548 slugging for an OPS of 932. Now, this was in rookie ball and A-ball, so, not the toughest opponents again, but really good numbers for that short sample size. What really impresses me is his great eye. If you're only swinging at good pitches, which I just told you by, the numbers there, 99th percentile swing decisions, so only swinging at good pitches. If you're only swinging at good pitches, you're going to draw a ton of walks. And then if you're hitting those good pitches really, really, really hard, which, again, the numbers say he does, hits the ball in the upper 90th percentile for peak exit velocity, sweet spot percentage. You have a guy who hits the ball consistently, hits it hard, and has a great eye. That's a crazy good bat right there. Now, the main, flaw in his game is his fielding. Let's be honest there. Going off of the 20 to 80 scale, where 50 is an average tool, so if you have a 50 hit, you're an average hitter. If you have an 80 grade power, you have the best power, like Aaron Judge's power. He doesn't get the best grades for his fielding, around 40. But what I like about what Baseball America said is he has an above average arm, around 55, and a solid baseball IQ, which could allow him to stay at shortstop if they need him to, but he profiles a lot more as a third baseman. Because he has good hands, just doesn't have the range. They give him a 40 run, but it really plays like a 45 because he runs the bases really well. Takes good routes on the bases, cuts the corners. Not a lot to not love about this guy's game. Reminds me a lot of Miguel Andujar in that sense. Remember 2018 Andujar? This guy hit 47 doubles, hit 297, 27 bombs. He just couldn't play the defense. Sweeney is very similar in that sense. He gets the bat on the ball and then hits the ball very hard. That's amazing. I think he's going to draw more walks than Andujar because Andujar barely walked. I mean, he had 25 walks in 149 games, which is absolutely nothing. I think Sweeney is going to walk a lot more. I think he's going to play a serviceable third base, which is where I think we should put him because he has a strong arm. His range isn't that good, but his hands are solid. He doesn't make too many errors. He just can't get to too many balls. I'm really, really excited for Sweeney. I think he's really slept on. Fangraphs has him as their 13th best prospect. Yankees' 13th best prospect? No. This guy is top 10, maybe even top 5. I think on my board, he's probably around 7. I'm going to do a video soon going over all the prospects and ranking them, for my opinion. But I think he's around 7. Tell me what you think of Trey Sweeney. Do you think this kid is an absolute beast like what I do? I think he's a beast. I think he's about to pop off in a full season in the minors. He's going to hit the ball hard, take a lot of walks, not strike out too much, and play decent defense. Tell me what you think.